Yes, you already know what it is. It is Testimonial Thursdays, and I am so excited for tonight to be here with my beautiful and amazing sisters. It is always an honor for me to come before you all with my sisters on the platform for us to share all about testimonies. Why? Because we overcome by the testimonies of others. So if you're tuning in, start your watch parties, tag this video, share it on your page. Again, we are so excited. This is Testimonial Thursdays, and I have some divas in the house with me on tonight, and I am excited. We're going to get started in just 1 minute. So you got time to go ahead and grab your coffee, grab your cocktail, start your watch party, tag your friends. Let's get ready because we got some great information coming forth from some amazing, beautiful sisters that's a part of the Enough Cosmetics Ambassador Program. Yes. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. They are chiming in. Hey, Rain, all the way from the West Coast. Thank you for joining us. Again, share this broadcast because it's always something that someone on your page can benefit from. They may go back and watch it later. They may not be able to tune in right now, but they can always go back and grab a nugget. Remember, it's not what's taught, but it's always what's caught. So we're going to throw some nuggets tonight that we know that will impact someone's life on tonight. And I'm so excited. It is 7:00 and we're going to jump right into it. Tanya, I want you to tell the people who you are, give them your name and where you are tuning in from on tonight.
My name is Tanya Aline, and I am tuning in from Benton, Virginia, and I'm from Roanoke, Virginia.
Okay, what is Benton there? I've never heard of that.
Benton, it's pretty much, might as well say Roanoke.
Roanoke, okay, all right. Angela, tell the people who you are and where you are tuning in from tonight.
I am Angela Ellis, and I am tuning in from Williamston, North Carolina.
Yes, where's Williamston? What is it near?
Williamston is about 20 miles from Greenville. We're near Washington. We're near Windsor. So we're kind of like in the middle of a little area there. So yes.
All right. Yes, ladies, you heard they are tuning in from Virginia and from North Carolina. So we're going to give you guys some rowdy up. Yay. So let's jump right into it. Tanya, are you a full-time entrepreneur or do you do Eden full-time?
I work part-time at Coca-Cola.
Okay.
I'm a part-time entrepreneur as well.
All right. Angela, are you a full-time entrepreneur? And if not, what type of work do you do?
I am the director for social services and transit here in Williamston, and I am a part-time entrepreneur with Enough Cosmetics.
All right. Yes. Didn't know any of this. That's why I love doing Testimonial Thursdays. Just learning the amazing things about some powerful and amazing women. This excites me. Tanya, how did you hear about the Enough Ambassador Program?
I heard about the Enough Ambassador Program through one of my sisters, Carol Craven.
Okay.
I was seeing her post on Facebook, and I was like, man, that sounds interesting, And then I'd see her post some more stuff, and then finally I was like, let me message her and find out what this is about. And honestly, I never really even wore lipstick or much of lip gloss before I even joined. I would put some eyeliner, some lip liner, and some clear lip gloss, and that was it. But once I joined the program and bought some lippies, I started with the gluten-free lip gloss, and I tell you, I loved it. I loved the way it made my lips feel. I loved the way it just glided on. And ever since then, I wouldn't even think about looking at another tube of lip gloss from anywhere else. Enough is my brand.
I love it. How long have you been an Enough Ambassador?
Next month, it'll be a year.
Yay! I love hear about the Edith Ambassador Program?
So I heard about Enough Cosmetics from a friend of mine who we were in another business together, and she shared about this amazing program in which you can get this awesome lip gloss. And she was like, hey, and did you know that you can get a percentage off of it? And I only wore clear and like the light pink, but I'm like, hey, I'm gonna buy it anyway, so why not get something for myself in the process? And so she told me about it. I loved it, and I tried it. I purchased one, and I loved the product, and I was like, oh, I like this. So I just kept doing it. And I actually joined back in 2018 when it was lip sync.
Uh-huh.
And so I've just been a part of it, and I loved it ever since. I love the products. And I really started stepping out of my comfort zone, probably the end of 2019, 20, would start wearing more of the color. So, and
So wait a
I just
minute.
love it.
Wait a minute, Angela. Did you say you've been with us since 2018 when we launched the program? Angela, are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember what month you started?
I do. I do. I started September of 2018. Yes, ma'am.
You gotta be kidding me. Angela, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You were OG in the group. I didn't know that. I had no idea
Yes, ma'am.
you was with us that long. Wow.
I
How
started.
amazing
Yes,
is that?
ma'am.
So
Yes.
for those that are
Yes.
new chiming on, before Enough, it was lip sync. Lip sync was a birth in November of 2014. I launched the ambassador program in September. I'm sorry, let me back it up. Lip sync was birthed November of 2014. I launched the ambassador program September of 2018. 2020, we rebranded to Enough Cosmetics. Angela has been a part since day one. She kind of came in quietly. She was like a quiet storm. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Tanya first, because Tanya has been with Ina for a year, and she was a quiet storm. She was moving, but she was a quiet storm. But she has literally superseded, I think, what she could ever even think that she could do. And I want you to talk about that a little bit. And then, Angela, I'm gonna come back to you, because we want the women to understand and know how tight this sisterhood is, and how we pour into one another, how we see things in each other that you might not see in yourself. And then a light bulb comes on and you be like, oh, wait a minute. Well, then maybe I can do that, because it's so important that we pour into each other to help ignite, to help inspire, to help encourage, and to help push our sisters. So Tanya, just talk a little bit about what pushed you to that next level, because you rolling, sis.
It's been the sisterhood. I mean, the ladies that, like you just said, they pour into one another, they encourage and uplift one another and push one another. And I was just speaking with Angela before we started. I was just thanking her and the other ladies for just pushing me, and the information that they share to help us grow our business and just grow as a person as well. Because it's not just about the business, it's about people. And I'm going to tell you, before, I would never, ever approach somebody out in public just to share with them about my business. Now I put my lipstick on, put my mask on, I go into Walmart or whatever store I'm in, and, just casually have a conversation with someone that I meet. And I'm like, well, do you wear lip gloss or lipstick?
I love it.
I came with this mask. I said, let me tell you, you see this right here? I done had this on such and such and such and such hours. And look, it ain't coming off. And they're like, really? Oh, that's pretty, and it just starts from there. And I got to the point now where I learned I don't just give them my card anymore. I say, hey, so-and-so, let me get your number so I can send you some more information. I can send you some demos and things. And that has worked a lot. I had one lady that I met at Walmart, and the very next day after I met her, actually when I left her, I sent her a text message letting her know how nice it was meeting and talking with her, and sent her the video that I told her, the demo video that I told her I was going to send her. The very next day, she messaged me and told me that she had placed the order. And just
wow.
like ago, she messaged me again, letting me know that she had just ordered some more. So I got a repeat customer now and a friend.
That's amazing. You have truly blossomed into a beautiful butterfly. I'm so, so proud of you, Tanya. Oh my goodness. Like I am just to see how you just climbing the ladder and stepping out. I don't get to watch all of your videos, but I try to get on as many as I can. And then I watch your lives and I'm like, who is this now? Like, Lord, look at this beautiful woman. It just makes me smile. So I'm so grateful for you, sis.
I'm grateful.
Angela, let me get back to you. You've been here since 2018, Angela. I remember when you started and I watched you, you was very low key, very in the back, but then I watched you as you moved along and begin to really work your business. So what shifted for you?
So for me coming in, again, just coming in 18 was to create some extra income. I love the lip gloss, and I just wanted to come in. And like you said, I come in quietly, just learning, purchasing the lip gloss for myself. And it wasn't until I started really getting involved with the team that I was a part of. Tiffany Lauderdale has helped me out so, so much. And she was always pushing me and pushing me to do more and more in the business. And she would never let me settle. And so I just continued to push. And the more I pushed and the more I did, the more.
Mm. Okay, the double man, y'all, but we're gonna keep on going. She's gonna jump right back in just a minute. So, Tanya, how has the sisterhood impacted your life?
The sisterhood has impacted my life in a way where I have gained confidence. I have become more outgoing. Um, just seeing how the other ladies are involved and just encourage one another has caused me to want to encourage others as well. Mm-hmm. And like you said, I see the growth in myself.
Yes.
Socially, and just yes. I'm just really grateful for this program. I really am grateful for it because
amazing.
It's starting to spill over to other aspects of my life, other parts of my life as well. You know, not just the business.
That's amazing. Can you just share a little bit about when you say it's spilling over to other areas of your life? Let me get Angela back in while I got her right here real quick. Angela, I know you're having some technical difficulties, but I need the devil to get back because I need you to share. Let's jump right back into what pushed you to that next level.
What pushed me to the next level was truly the sisters in Enif, because they never let me settle. Tiffany Lauderdale was always pushing me to do more. She was always pushing me to meet goals, and not just business goals, but spiritual goals. She was always she wouldn't let me settle for mediocre. It was always, you got to go to the next level. You got to go to the next level. You got to go to the next level. And so when I step out of my comfort zone, it was like, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can do this. And when we began to pray together and we would encourage each other, and it was like, God, you have really put me in a place where there are women that really want to see me grow, that really want to see me move to the next level spiritually, physically, financially. And that's what just motivated me to keep moving in this business. That's what motivated me to keep going.
So how has the sisterhood impacted your life, Angela?
Say it one more time.
How has the sisterhood impacted your life?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. So tell me, if there was a sister that's on the edge about coming into the sisterhood, what would you say to her, Angela?
If a sister that was on the edge that wanted to come into this business, I would say, don't even be on the edge, just come on.
Mm-hmm.
Let your fears go. Whatever the naysayers may be thinking, even that little voice that keeps saying, oh, you can't do this. You ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for that little voice. Go for it. You deserve it. You are worthy of it. God has put you here for this reason, to be a blessing to others. Because
Yes. Tanya, what would you say to the person that was on the edge of coming into the business? What would you say to them?
I would say to them,
That's all right.
just do it. What do you, at this point, to even come into the business, you really don't have anything to lose.
That's good.
And you have so much to gain. It's not just, like you always say, it's more than just lipstick. And
yes,
that's proven time and time again to be so true. It is so much more than lipstick.
Wow, that is amazing. So, Angela, just share from your heart how this sisterhood has impacted your life. Just flow. I'm going to open it up because your computer keep acting crazy, but that's okay. So just flow on how this sisterhood impacted your life. Tanya, let's step up.
Okay.
Just flow. How this sisterhood has impacted your life. You may have been going through something at the time when you came in, but when women rally together, we don't understand the power that we have, the unity, and it's so much more power in numbers. So what would you share from your heart?
From my heart, what I would share is, just like you said, you can come in having a bad day, or just a message from one of my sisters. Hey Tanya, I'm just checking on to see how you doing. That right there. It just, whether it may seem small to some, but in that moment, it's so big, because you can have a million things going on and feel like they're going wrong, but just that one person thinking about you, taking the time to let you know that they're thinking about you and checking on you, can turn things around for you in that moment.
That's amazing, because that's what I did to Erica today. She was on my heart, and I sent her a text and just saying, just thinking about you, sis, because we don't know the heaviness and the weight of what someone may be dealing with. So that goes a long, long way. Angela, jump right in. Just share. Angela? Can you hear us, Angela?
I didn't hear you. Say it again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just jump right in and go ahead and share.
So I would say to ladies who are joining us tonight, and I'm going to apologize for this technical difficulties. I am so sorry.
That's okay.
But I would say to ladies who are looking at this.
Every time she get ready to share, her computer go out. So let me just share a little bit from my heart and kind of give a lot of the new women just a little quick testimony about myself. I've been going through a lot. I've been dealing with a lot. I have several businesses, not just Enough. And with Enough, I'm gonna just talk about Enough. We have been having some major issues with the United States Postal Service, right? I mean, I've lost so much money because of this, to the point where I was literally sitting in my room, in my bed, and the tears were flowing down my face. And I was so heavy because I said, Lord, why now? Lord, why is this happening? I was like, I'm ready to just give it up. I just need to be transparent and say, this is so much, God. This is too heavy for me. It was like corporate was sending me messages after messages after messages after messages. Been 3 weeks, and this person hadn't gotten this, and this person hadn't gotten that. And people don't understand that their package is not there. They don't understand that it's UPS problem. It's not UPS problem to them. It's ENA problem. And when it becomes an ENA problem, it becomes my problem. And that I don't want my brand to look bad. And then I'm getting messages that people felt like it was fraud. It was just so much. And I was like, Lord, why is this happening? Lord, why now? Like, I'm so close to those breaking points. And I'm like, it's like a total setback. And I said, Daryl, that's my husband. I said, I can't do this. I can't do this. The weight of it is just too heavy right now. I started getting sick in my belly, and I'm just like, every morning I get up, there was messages after messages from corporate, and I'm like, Lord, you got to fix this for me. Lord, I don't know what else to do. I go to the post office. I'm almost fussing the people out because I'm like, the shippers drop these packages off. What do you mean you can't find them? What am I supposed to say to these people? I come home and I'm like, I just got to reship, packages after packages, packages after packages, reship. Why am I sharing that? I'm sharing that because even in adversity, we got to stand. Even when you want to give up, you got to push through. Even when it don't look favorable, you still got to stand. Because Tanya, people are looking at you and they need you. Angela, people are looking at you and they need you. Denise, people are looking at you and they need you. So I had to say to myself, it's not about you. It's bigger than you, Denise. And I said to myself, God, I just can't take it no more. Lord, it's just too much. You know how it's so easy for us to say, Lord, it's just too much? I can't take it no more. See, it was easy for me to call Erica and call Alexis and get on the phone with my regionals and say, I'm going to cancel the program. See, that was real easy because that's what the devil wanted me to do. See, he wanted me to walk away from you all, but he's a liar. See, I had to put my red boxing gloves on because red is my color, and I had to get back in the fight. I had to stand flat-footed and say, though he slay me, yet shall I live. I had to say, this too shall pass. I had to say, God is on your side. I had to say, stand in the pain, Denise. You're going to get to the other side. I had to say, face the devil and stand on his neck. I had to say to myself, once you be authentic with who you are and know that you've done all that you can do, the only thing that you can do for those that are listening is just stand. I threw my arms up, ladies, and I surrendered it all to God. And once I literally did that, it was like the pressure that was on me had begun to lift. Because see, when you have done all you can do, there's absolutely nothing else that can be done. He has to fix it for you. You have to allow him to come in and do all that you thought you could do. I realized that I wasn't built for that, Tanya. I realized that I wasn't built for that, Angela. I realized that it was a part of the making for me. I realized that all of that was lost, he will give that back to me tenfold. But I had to stand in that mess. I had to stand and continue to serve and continue to smile and continue to pray and continue to press forward because all of you are looking at me. I couldn't let you all down. So there's women in your life that's connected to you, Angela, that's connected to you, Tanya, that you can't give up. Even when it doesn't look favorable, even when it hurts, you can't give up. It's not an option. It's not an option. So, Angela, go ahead and share. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Go ahead. Can you speak? Your sound, we can't hear you. Boy, the devil mad.
Whatever it is she got to say, he don't want her to say it.
Wow. So, okay, here she go. Let's go back to her. Can you hear us now, Angela? We can't hear you. Can you move in another space in the house? Okay, say something now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes. Go ahead and start talking right now while you walking.
I'm so sorry.
You
I
don't
don't
need
know
to
what's going
apologize.
on. I've never had this issue since I've been.
Wow. Wow. Tanya, what would you share? Give the listeners, the listeners, the viewers, one powerful nugget that you would share. Go ahead, Angela. You can start speaking.
I would just encourage ladies that hear this video tonight and that have heard the heart of Miss Wiggins to know that you can do all things through Christ. When you put God first in what you do, you can do all things, even in the midst of adversity, even in the midst of troubles, in the midst of pain. You can do it because God has given you the ability. Don't sit on the edge. Don't give up on your dreams and your goals. Talk to ladies and just step out on faith and watch God move in you, through you, for the benefit of others and the other ladies that your lives that you're going to touch. That's what I would say, Miss Wiggins.
So, can you give me something? Oh, Tanya, can you give us a testimony of something that you've overcome in the last 6 months since the pandemic? I need to hear from the hearts of you ladies.
Something that I've overcome in the last 6 months. Just my fear of stepping out there and talking to people. Because before I would try to work up the nerve and I would talk myself out of it. And don't get me wrong, there's still some things that I'm working on, but that right there, that is big. And I actually love the fact that my children got to see me do it as well because they're kind of shy as well. But I demonstrated that in front of them. They were like, "What are you doing?"
Wow.
I'm working. That's what I'm doing. I'm working. So that's something that I have overcome in the midst of this pandemic is stepping out of my comfort zone and not being afraid to approach people.
That's excellent. So Enif has built your confidence up. You
Yes.
have a huge confidence builder. I see that all over you. That's amazing. Angela, what have you overcome within these last 6 months? What adversity have you overcome in these last 6 months that you can share testimony
The
about?
last 6 months, I have overcome fear. I have overcome through this business.
Mm, the devil. She's never had problems with her internet, but it's okay. It's okay. You've overcome fear. Go ahead, keep going. We're gonna keep
I've
going.
overcome fear. I've overcome self-doubt. I'm having a lot of patience. And on a lot of patience, Lord. Um, and one of the things that this business has truly, truly helped me with is my self-confidence. Because
Wow.
even as a director of the agency that I am, hey, this business has really pushed me and helped my self-confidence to where now where you like you said I came in very quiet, wouldn't say a whole lot. Now when I start venting and things like, hey, how you doing? You need to come talk to me. You need to get this for your wife. You need to get this for your mother. So this business has really helped me to overcome that fear that I couldn't do this. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
loving it. I'm loving it.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I am so honored to have you ladies here tonight. Listen, don't apologize for the internet. We have no control. Remember, I told you guys, you can't control the things that happen. You can only control you, right? So we always have to remember the little things that we have to remember. And we have to understand that some things are out of our control. I just gave the testimony of what happened with me these last 2 weeks. So you can't control your internet going in and out, in and out. Only thing you can do is focus on when I bring you back on this screen, how you gonna bring it. That's it. That's all you can say, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. So, ladies, it is our time to end Testimonial Thursdays. If you had one thing that you want to share with the viewers, Angela, I need a powerful nugget that you would leave with the viewers.
With Christ, all things are possible.
Mm.
All things are possible with Christ. That would be my one nugget.
All right, Tanya.
Just to piggyback off your testimony, when what it says, God's strength is, forgive me.
That's all right.
When we are at the end of our strength, that's when God can show his.
Yes.
So just surrender. Just like you said, you surrendered. We find ourselves at that place of surrender sometimes, and that's when he could take over. When we put it in his hands and we let it go, because he's far more capable than we are at handling things and taking care of things. So just when you're going through, give it to God. Just give it to him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, this has been amazing to me. I was able to share this time with you ladies. I'm always honored when I get to do Testimonial Thursdays, because again, it gives me an opportunity to really meet the ambassadors and understand where you are and what you've done in your life, and all those amazing things. And this is always a fun time for me. So ladies, I thank you. Thank you, my sisters, for tuning in. For those that have come back and watched this video, listen, you don't have to be on the edge. If you are ready to join a sisterhood like no other, because this is not a normal sisterhood, and I'm not just saying it because of how I'm connected to it. These ladies have shared their own testimonies on how this organization has impacted their lives and how it continued to bless the women in their circle, because we have to understand that there are women that's connected to each and every one of us. And God has given us an assignment to help those women. And when we don't connect and do what we're supposed to do, it delays everything about everyone else. Because we have to remember, it's never about us, but it's always about helping God's people. And when we can really understand that, like seriously understand that, things in our lives begin to shift, things in our life begin to change, things that we prayed about begin to manifest for us. Get out of your own way, connect with this powerful sisterhood. One of the ladies that's a part of Enough, if you can drop the ambassador link in there, I would greatly appreciate it. Go to that link, join. Right now, you can join for free. Like, it's amazing. And we got this amazing sisterhood kit where you can come in at no money today, no money, and you don't have to pay your maintenance fee till next month. It's a game changer. So many women have joined the Enough Ambassador Program and has literally shifted their life, making money, creating a family, loving on women, and still able. I just can't even talk no more. I'm just excited every time I think about it. So join us. Join us. The link has been dropped in there. Get connected to something that's moving, ladies. I hope to see all of you a part of Enough. We're growing, we're expanding. So again, Tanya, thank you. Angela, thank you. You already know I love you, ladies. Testimonial Thursdays is always an amazing time for me. I have such a great time. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you, ladies. Have a good one. Okay, Trenton, we're going
Thank
to
you. Love
inbox
you back.
you the link.